I can give an example of one achievement that I would really ignore in other contexts. But through gratitude journaling, through this podcast, through producing the episodes, learning about gratitude, I realized that it's really a big achievement and it's something that I should celebrate. Gratitude Thursdays. Maria on the mic. Yo, yo, gratitude galore. That is how we roll. Yo, 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 yo. Grateful for all, even when it's small. Yo, 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 yo. Blessings some more. Gratitude in store. Yo, 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 yo. Gratitude galore. Welcome aboard. Yo, yo. Welcome aboard. Hello, hello, gratitude buddies. Happy new month. It's your girl Maria back with another episode. And if this is your first time here, welcome to our little family. Today we'll be still focusing on the self and we'll be specifically focusing on self-worth. And the thing that we'll be exploring is how can we live true to our self-worth through gratitude. And before we can even get to that, it's important to understand what is this self worth. So I'll give a definition I got from the internet that perfectly describes what self worth is, and I'll read it for you. It's self worth is the inherent value and sense of worthiness that a person attributes to themselves. It's the belief that we deserve love, respect, and happiness. Now, if self worth is all that, then it means that it's a very important part of us that we need to cultivate. And gratitude can help us live true to our self worth through various ways. And the first one is that it helps us to set realistic and meaningful goals. For example, when if I'm engaging in gratitude activities, realizing my passions, I'll be able to dedicate time to the right things. For example, maybe I used to think that I have a passion for singing, and then through gratitude journaling, I realize, oh, I've been painting a lot. I rarely sing, and painting really gets me there. It makes me happy. It fulfills me. So we'll be able to dedicate our time to painting rather than doing things that are not really benefiting us or they're not really in tune with what we really love enjoy doing. The second way that gratitude can help us live true to our self-worth is enabling us to identify and challenge limiting beliefs. For example, if I'm engaging in gratitude journaling and then I've always believed that I'm so ugly, that there's nothing attractive about me, and I write down that I'm so grateful that today a total stranger complimented how lovely I am. And thinking about that situation, it will really confuse someone who has always believed they're ugly because they'll be like, wait a minute, how come a stranger thinks that I'm lovely, yet I always believe that I'm ugly? And then when we analyze the issue deeply, we'll be able to understand where did this come from? And you realize maybe it was even a bully that was going through their own shit and they put it up on you, or they used you as an scapegoat, and you weren't really ugly, they were just bullying you for no reason. It's so engaging in gratitude helps us to realize that, oh, maybe I'm worthy of love, I'm beautiful, I'm lovely, I'm amazing as a person. I don't have to change anything about me. And also gratitude can help us live true to our self-worth by enabling us to surround ourselves with positive influences, with people that are aligned with our values and are aligned with what we stand for. And I can give an example. Let's say we are trying to abstain from smoking cigarettes, and when I'm writing down, I say that I'm so grateful that today I did not get to smoke a cigarette, of which I never skip a day. I'm so grateful that dash 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 complimented me for staying a whole day without smoking. I'm so grateful that dash 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 bought me a gift because to congratulate me on my decision to start abstaining from smoking. And through this, we'll be able to identify the positive people in our lives, the people that are encouraging us, and we'll also be able to avoid the people that maybe encourage us to continue with the bad habit. For example, someone who tells you, it's just one cigarette, it won't hurt you. With gratitude journaling or just practicing gratitude as a whole, we'll be able to identify the people that are helping us achieve our self-worth, that are supporting us to achieve our self-worth. And it really helps us to just live with happy people, with people that we feel happy to be around, because we know this person values what I value. They value my decisions, they respect everything, they respect my boundaries, and it will really be just a whole growth pattern where you're helping the people around you develop their self-worth while also developing yours. And another way that gratitude can help us live true to our self-worth is enabling us to celebrate our achievements. And by achievements, you might think that these are big things. You have to have bought a car, bought a house. No, I'm talking the small, insignificant things that we ignore, that we mostly ignore. Because think about it, writing down in my journal, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful that I got to achieve this. I'm grateful that I got to complete a job on time or earlier than expected. Those are the achievements I'm talking about, the little ones. And you realize that when we engage in gratitude activities, we'll be able to realize those small achievements, those insignificant, we consider insignificant because they are not. The achievements that we'll consider insignificant, that we'll think, it's really nothing. And I can give an example of one achievement that I would really ignore in other contexts, but through gratitude journaling, through this podcast, through producing the episodes, learning about gratitude, I realized that it's really a big achievement and it's something that I should celebrate. So I recently got over 1,000 views on YouTube and over 300 streams on Spotify, Google Podcast, and Apple Podcast. And in another setting, I'll be like, only these people are listening to my content. But now I'm like, wow, that's really big. It's really an achievement for me. And it's really something that maybe it might not be big to someone else. Maybe someone will be like, what is this chick celebrating? Only 1,000? Yeah, and I'm grateful for all of you for helping me reach there. Yeah, I don't take it for granted at all. And I know that together we'll go further. Anyway, so when we celebrate our small achievements, we'll feel worthy. We'll feel like, kumbe I'm doing something right, or kumbe I'm just doing something, or someone notices my effort, or my efforts are getting rewarded. Even though it's small, they're still getting rewarded. So if by engaging in gratitude activities, it will be easier for us to celebrate the small wins, which will help us feel that happiness, that joy within, that, I've achieved all this. And it helps us just live happier lives. So buddies, we have gathered that gratitude can help us live true to our self-worth by enabling us to set realistic goals, by enabling us to identify and challenge limiting beliefs, and to enable us to surround ourselves with positive influences and to celebrate our achievements. And now it's time for the gratitude activity. But before we get into that, we have to recap last week's activity, where we were supposed to document one thing we love about ourselves. Anything, it doesn't matter what it is. So I'll read my list here. I brought mine. So I wrote, I love how you value your alone time, Maria. I love how you make jokes about insignificant things. And I love how you keep showing up for me, regardless of how hard that has been. So that's just an idea of the things that I've really realized that, yo, I love this about me, and it's really special that I have this within me. So I hope you got to write yours. If you didn't, no pressure. There's still a lot of time. You still have a lot of time to write. But today we are going to focus on another activity, which is writing down one quality that we are grateful for about ourselves. It could be that you're grateful that you are caring, that you are ambitious, that you are simple, that you are authentic, anything. It doesn't matter. There's no limit to their qualities. So one day you document one quality you are grateful for, and by next week we should have 7. And I take this chance to say thank you so much for tuning in until now. And if you have any comments or feedback, feel free to holla at your girl. And also, please subscribe, like, comment, share, so that more people can access this content. And I want to wish you a lovely week filled with love and gratitude. And until next week, gratitude buddies. Bye bye.